aqui é o Dogguy. Bem-vindos ao meu canal, bem-vindos a mais uma gameplay. No vídeo de hoje eu vou jogar um jogo que eu tava esperando bastante para jogar, eu tava muito ansioso, que é Assassin's Creed 3, como a maioria deve ter visto aí. E eu vou jogar aqui os primeiros minutos até chegar o momento de eu achar a minha opinião. Eu vou dar minha opinião das minhas primeiras impressões do jogo. Então vamos lá.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up or laughed them
O jogo
out.
já vem com legenda em português. Ele não é dublado ainda, mas ele já vem com a legenda pronta já em português.
This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found.
Eu não vou pular essa parte, porque faz parte da história. Então eu não vou pular porque vai ficar sem graça se eu pular.
We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. Here.
Nossa, os caras mudaram bastante o Desmond, hein? Parece que ele andou cheirando cocaína. Olha, mais magro, cara. A cara mais chupada. Bonita a ambientação do jogo. É engraçado, os caras tudo carregando as caixas e eu aqui só andando. Tipo, eu sou fodão. Sou fodão. Sai da minha frente, que eu sou fodão.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Ele não corre? Ah, agora dá pra correr.
I think we're here.
Vamos seguir, né? Esse túnel maroto aqui. Seguir. Chegou, acho. Quando aqui no meu quarto, quando eu acendo a luz, acontece isso aí também. Acende tudo assim. Aí isso aí é como se fosse minha TV. Esse painel grande é como se fosse minha TV. Não, não é.
Key. You must find the key.
Son? Sir.
Ixi. Agora vai desmaiar, né? Como
Here we
sempre.
go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over
Claro, tutorial. Essa parte tutorial aqui eu vou editar, porque no vídeo eu vou editar, porque é tudo a mesma coisa. Então eu vou editar no vídeo. Acabei aqui o tutorial. Eu tô com esse rapaz aqui. Eu não sei quem é esse cara. Olha. Nossa, esse cara é muito louco, velho. Você vai andando, ó. Você vai andando e vai montando tudo assim.
I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. After Bert will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ixi, fala com a minha mão, meu.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Caraca, lotada
Good
essa
evening, sir.
ópera aí.
This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far.
Trabalho de guia.
Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. You see him?
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. We'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
Protect and encourage cheats, since we live by them.
Sir, Black Mall had sent word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her.
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
Eita, meu irmão. Oxe, é gêmeos ali.
Tom Gates, sir, is found.
São gêmeos os caras. Não é brincadeira não, os caras são gêmeos mesmo. Subir agora. Imagina, é incrível como o pessoal não vê. Ô louco. Ô louco, hein? Ô cara. Nossa senhora, hein? Os dois ali estão num fogo. Rapaz. Antigamente, hoje em dia o pessoal paga cinema pra se pegar. Antigamente eles iam na ópera. Não é brincadeira não. O pessoal falava que ópera era o meio de entretenimento dele. É. Agora eu vi que entretenimento que é, né? Caramba. Pronto. Esse negócio de madeira aí tem aqui, ó. Esse negócio de madeira aqui tem desde o Assassin's Creed 1. É só ir atrás do cenário. Deixa um pouco de vida ali no mal pouco. O cara vai ficar embriagado antes de fazer a apresentação. Vai ser mais engraçado se ele fizesse a apresentação bêbado. Acho que eu cheguei nesse cara aí com... Botou Bob na cabeça aí pra ficar esse cabelo aí.
Hey, Ethan. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Matou. E olha lá o menininho. O menininho viu tudo. Coitado do menininho. Mata o menininho não, moço. Coitado do menino. Relaxa, filho. O carinha ele tá só dormindo. Vamos correr antes que a filharada grite, comece a gritar aí. Ixi, começou. Eita! Oh, isso aqui é futebol americano não, mano. Quer futebol americano? Toca aqui pra mim fazer um... Uma muvuca aqui, o pessoal não sabe o que tá acontecendo. O único que sabe o que tá acontecendo sou eu aqui, mano. Tá na minha frente. Os caras enquadrando o outro ali. GG. O cara vai de carroça, não é?
And how was
it?
it? Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that would be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Será que já foi já? Primeira sequência? Acho que só a primeira missão só já foi. Cena Atlântica. Musiquinha de marujo.
Some fresh air might do me good.
Negócio que é aquele ponto de Wi-Fi? Não, nem vou ver não. Vamos logo ficar enrolando não. Aqui não. Ficar enrolando não. Vamos logo pro ponto. Logo pro objetivo. Vai ficar tudo que tá aqui.
And then all will be well.
Are you sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. No, you don't stick right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender par now.
So I think.
And yet here you be. Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Ah, certa, né? Eu fiz ele. Foi câmera lenta. Vai lá chorar, vai. Ano que vem o próximo.
Call this off. If the captain sees us.
To hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Bill. Whose side do you want anyway?
Parte B. Não é mole não, hein?
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
Nossa, então quer dizer que o cara é o fodão? Então vem então. Vem, tá esperando o quê? Toma. Faquinha. Tirou a faquinha então, é? Ô dó. Ô dó, vem.
What's the meaning of this? Captain! Explain
Não,
yourself at once,
do
Mr. Kenway.
cara aí
These thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot.
Vai.
There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate to cut off your head myself. Are we understood?
A cara dele. Cara, os cara melhoraram bastante na expressão facial dos personagens, hein? Agora dá pra ver quando eles estão com raiva, com medo, feliz, essas coisas. Bom, acho que eu vou parar o vídeo por aqui já, que eu não quero fazer um vídeo tão longo assim, porque é só para dar minhas primeiras impressões sobre o jogo e eu não vou ficar jogando o jogo até o final. Bom, é isso então. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Se vocês gostaram, clique em gostei logo abaixo. Se inscreva no meu canal, comentem e favorite se puder. Eu vou dar a minha opinião agora. As primeiras impressões que eu tive sobre o jogo é boa. Eu tenho grandes expectativas para esse jogo. Bastante ansioso por esse jogo. Beleza, então é isso. Até a próxima e até mais. Logo eu farei um vídeo dizendo se é bom ou não esse jogo. Logo que eu zerar esse jogo eu já vou fazer. Beleza, então é isso e até a próxima, hein? Abraço.